YouTube on there? Okay, sweet.
All right.
Oh, welcome to Small Town Mentality Podcast. I'm your host, Ben. Randy's here.
How's it going?
And we got an in-house guest today.
In-house guest.
Someone who has been here before many times.
Once around the block or so.
Radio personality and local comedian AJ Lamb is here.
I like that. It's like broad radio, but locally comedic.
Yes. Well, I mean,
I'm only funny here, and I know that, so it's okay.
Well,
It really is.
Technically
Makes
local
sense.
radio as well. But I mean, you did this show for quite some time, and that was everywhere.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I am. You know, if someone knows you from somewhere else, out of country, technically you're internationally known.
It's
So
true.
That's the best way to describe me, I guess. I'm internationally known because maybe one person out of town, out
Well,
of the United States.
We used to get lots of downloads from Russia.
Didn't the Navy list you as an influencer or something?
Yeah, that was a weird experience. Having the Navy like personally call you and say, "Hey, you're an influencer of the town. So we want to talk to you and personally like get your feedback and interview." It was kind of like,
We're trying to recruit you to recruit, or what?
in a sense, yeah,
Okay.
without me being recruited.
Like, can you just like push some of our agenda for us?
It is the Navy, so just like all major corporations, it does have an agenda.
It's true.
Fair.
We also have an agenda,
Do we?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, to get famous, and then everybody's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
eventually.
That's fair.
I mean, 3 years ago when I started this, I wanted fame. Now it's 3 years in, and you're like, yeah, I don't know. It's we're here. You know what I mean?
I want to
See
be
what
a
happens.
solid DJ so I can be like the wedding singer, the old school movie. I think that would be the McGee, the bee's knees.
Have you been writing original songs?
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Slowly but surely, but yes.
to play at weddings for.
For whoever.
Okay,
Go to Dubai and do it. That way I'm internationally known.
okay. Yeah,
Or-
you did have a band for a while.
Still do. We actually
Jam
got,
band.
it's not the same band, but
Oh, you got a different band.
yeah. Like most musicians that are struggling to musician,
Mm-hmm.
you'll find yourself dropping in and out of bands or switching in and out and stuff. So
It's switched up. People move. It's a small town.
yeah. All right, this band's different though, because it's kind of a new aspect, a new way of thinking. You know, Red Bull is just a product. Like it's a beverage, yes, but it's so much more than that. It's a studio. It's a race car, or like music series or whatever. They do so much more than just an energy drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the idea of this band. We call it Fruit Soup. And yes, there's a beverage. Yes, there's a beverage, but you don't really want the beverage. You want the band. You want the monster truck. You want the skateboard series.
So, are you considering Fruit Soup as a beverage?
Well, Fruit Soup is Fruit Soup.
Okay.
So
I
yes,
like
it's a
it,
beverage,
but
but
it's also
not,
a food. It's a food beverage.
Yeah.
Okay. I go.
Soup's technically a beverage, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a liquid.
It's a liquid.
Fruit soup
Chunky
with
looking.
fruit soup with zoot suit and your droop snoot.
You know, and it I like that. That sounds like our first #1 album right there. It's a good album name.
It's a tongue twister.
Hey, have you guys seen the Fruit Soup and the Zoot Soup? I like it.
With the droop snoot.
With the Droop Snoop.
What is a droop snoop?
It's a thing on an airplane. It's guess the snoot droops.
Okay.
That's-
All right.
I just literally saw a meme about it not too long ago.
This
it.
the snoot droops.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a droop snoot. The snoot droops. And just hearing them say droop snoop all over and over again, it was
I don't even know how to spell droops, but that's close enough.
you'll know what you mean.
Yeah, I do know what I mean.
You gotta just.
Did we not introduce him? Did we forget to do that
No,
again?
I said AJ.
He said AJ,
Okay.
comedian AJ Lamb.
All
True.
right, yeah.
There you go.
You can
I'm
find him
backwards
everywhere.
today.
Also, he was the co-host of this very show for like 5 or
30?
6 months.
31 episodes,
Something
32
like that, yeah.
episodes.
And then we never talked about this on the show, but then we got in a big fight and we broke up. And then later on down the road, we got back together.
It was a super gay moment.
Yeah, well, we're super gay. So.
No, not the breakup. The
Oh.
getting back together.
Oh,
Remember
Yeah.
bumping into Maverick, and I had just dropped my Snicker bar, and you kind of bumped into me.
With my peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you remember that?
I still can't get the taste out my mouth.
I can't get the taste into it.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke about, oh really, you did this? How long before it starts to be fun?
Never.
What do you mean?
No,
It's
I'm
always
joking.
fun.
It was probably some of the funnest times, or you could definitely get out the laughs. It was really cool because we were doing this shortly before we started doing the open mic series here in Evanston, right?
Yeah.
Like I want to say maybe a year before, but I highly doubt. Like it was roughly in between that. Because this is what, like episode
136.
136?
Yes.
All right.
I think that's the title from a couple weeks ago. It's all right.
That's cool.
You don't have to fix it now, Emily. Thank you. Sorry, producer M. I forgot that she wanted me to call her that.
But we had some great times from the gag spray
Mm-hmm.
that we brought in. There's
Oh
some,
yeah, I need deep throated a banana.
yeah, deep throated banana.
Randy, would you
Blacked
deep
out
throat a
after that, I
banana for this
remember
show?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm not messing with that. I am, thanks to the fact that I look like a gorilla, I'm one of the few men on the planet who can eat a banana in public without looking gay.
Or they're just intimidated by you because you could totally be like one of the bear gays.
You know, I heard about that. That's it fucking figures that big fat hairy dudes would be in high demand in the gay community. The one fucking company where I have no fucking stock. It's like, no, couldn't be the MILFs, couldn't be.
I read today, speaking of stocks, that a couple big companies, big hedge fund companies, shorted the oil field, essentially, for the
Mhm.
fortunes, and they made $300 million over the last weekend.
Oh, wow.
That wouldn't
Yes.
surprise me.
It's kind
Okay.
of a weird vicious cycle right now. I think
Yeah, like
something plummets and then something else gains those super high stocks off.
you take the risk of the stock going back up, or you take the risk of it dropping. Either way, you're making money. Depends on what side you're on, I guess. Somebody always loses. It's just the way life is.
If I could definitely time travel, I think I would put stocks in alcohol, toilet paper, Lysol wipes,
Mhm.
and
Spunk lube.
Spunk lube.
Spunk lube.
What's the other one? I like
Ballsy.
this.
Ballsy.
Hashtag live balls out.
Hashtag live balls out. Ballsy. Save up to 15% when you use promo code STM pod on ballsy.com, ballwash.com.
Well, yeah, you're getting there. You'll get there.
What is
Eventually, I'll
You
get it.
you got it.
It's sanitary products.
It's to clean your balls,
Because-
man.
Because this, if nothing else, this is a great time to reevaluate your hygienic practices.
I'll hold it for you.
Thank you.
Open that guy up.
Just- Yeah, no. If anything, this is a good time to kind of reevaluate your hygiene regimen and what you're doing right now. And I would advise that you pay particular attention to your nuts, because no one likes dirty nuts. Well, someone out there probably does like dirty nuts, but the majority of people do not want your dirty nuts.
Ben,
I can say
Yes.
fruit soup with a droop snoot, but I can't say dirty nuts apparently.
Hmm.
do you like dirty nuts?
Yes,
I like that.
actually. I like clean nuts better. Go to ballwash.com.
Go to ballwash.com.
I heard that Ballsy actually keeps Corona off your nuts.
Most
So-
definitely. I mean, the ball wash, nut, butt, and body wash.
Nope.
And then you got like an odorized or neutralized odor sack spray,
Hmm.
some nut cologne.
They also have good head shampoo, which is my favorite thing.
I dig this.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if with legal reasons we can say it will keep Corona off your nuts, but washing your nuts sure as hell can't hurt your chances. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, nothing that Ballsy does, or nothing we say and do, reflects the company of Ballsy. But I mean, they do say wash your hands, so wash your nuts.
And
Wash your hands, wash your nuts, wash your asshole, and wash your whole ass.
what better way to get someone to enjoy the smell of your nuts if your hands smelled exactly like your nuts?
True. Smell my hand.
Yeah.
Smell my
hand.
finger.
Smell my finger. It's a free sample.
Now come down here. Come down
Yeah.
lower. Lower.
Lower.
We got a comment from Michael asking AJ, when was the last time you washed your balls?
Oh, today. Twice, actually. I did it twice, Michael. I was doing my normal shower routine. I haven't stopped that. That's one of the
I
weirdest
thought you were going to say I
things.
was at the bowling alley and just.
I'm one of those guys that has to shower every single day.
Mhm.
Whether it's like a serious lather up and go, but if I feel like that inkling of sweat or something, I'm one of those guys that has to wash every single day. And so I was doing my normal duty,
Mhm.
and I got a phone call. So I stopped, hopped out of the shower, answered the phone call, and then turned around and started washing. That was the first place I went back to, was my balls. So I had to double up on it.
Now, that was a loud noise. Do you use the same towel? Do you do balls first, then face, or face, then balls to, dry off?
Remember that 5th grade like hygiene class that you took? Or you were
Mhm.
probably homeschooled, weren't
Yes.
you? Yeah. So maybe your dad was probably teaching you. You know,
Maybe.
pick your nose,
Mhm.
pick your butt,
Uh-huh.
and then lick it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I remember going from head to toe. So doing that lame song. Gotta go wash your hair first. That's where all the dirt gets, I think. Even though you wear hats.
Hats,
Okay.
Boots and hats.
boots, and cats.
Okay.
I don't really have anything this week, man. I thought of some stuff to talk about. Well, I do have one thing, but I was going to save it till the end of the show because it's sad and I don't want to bring down the show.
All right. Well,
But
I mean,
it's in the world of podcasting and such.
Ah.
no, we got like all 2 people watching, and I'm one of them. So,
Hey, we appreciate the 2 people watching. It's
Yeah.
Michael. Of course we appreciate Michael. Gotta love that.
He probably left already.
yeah, might be.
So you guys are all like working during the Rona, right?
Yep.
Yes.
How you liking that?
I really haven't seen a difference.
I feel you.
I haven't really known anybody affected. I haven't seen a difference. I've been living my life like normal.
I want the Rocky
I've been-
theme playing right now
I've been
because he
waiting.
has something to say.
I have been waiting so fucking long for somebody to ask me that question on this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Okay, first of all, we have a new and nothing I say reflects my employer. I just want to say these are my opinions and my opinions alone. We have no contact delivery, so when you're delivering a pizza, and AJ, you know this, we have no contact delivery. So what you do is you take the pizza and you put it in a plastic liner, and you're wearing gloves and a mask the whole time. Then you seal everything up, put it in the bag. The driver takes it, and we take it to your house. We set it on the front porch, so it's like a really shitty prank because instead of a flaming bag, you got a hot, delicious pizza. You knock on the door, and then you back up 6 feet and wait for the person to come get it and make sure they're home and all that good stuff. My favorite part is that we have high winds. This is Wyoming. We have high winds. We have what we would call in South Carolina hurricane force winds.
Okay.
So you set that pizza down, and
Have you lost
there
a
goes
pizza?
my tips.
Have you lost a pizza yet?
I have not yet,
Oh,
but
man.
it felt like it was coming close. I've lost my hat a few times.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I really I appreciate how far a lot of companies are going to stay open, but make sure everyone's healthy. I really do
Oh, yeah.
appreciate that. The plastic bags and the contact delivery, I appreciate it, but I wish there was just some different way or something like that. I remember getting a pizza that had a bag in it, and the box started getting soggy because it was so hot and delicious and everything
condensation,
that
yeah.
it was like condensation was building on it. So
I don't know. Maybe they'll have to start using a different material for the boxes or something.
It's condensation. You
Does
idiot.
remind me. That does remind me. And it's gone. It's gone now. It reminded me of something. I was going to say it, and now it is completely gone.
Okay. Sweet.
find it.
Fucking- No, that does remind me, though. We have to wear masks
Mhm.
when we're in the store at all times, when we're in the building. Whenever we're on a delivery and we're taking a delivery, we have to wear masks, which is messed up because I'm like walking right up to somebody's house wearing a mask. And, I see the cops drive by and I get nervous and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember what I look like. It's like, oh, yeah, they don't know. I look like a white guy. Hello, good sir.
I mean, I've lived my life almost completely normal. I barely changed anything. And I'm around people all the time. Like I wear gloves, like work gloves occasionally. and I sanitize my hands a little more often, but not much has changed for me. And what we've had, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but since the weather's gotten warmer, people have been out like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Our town has 0 quarantine right now.
Didn't I make the joke last week that we've got so many Utah plates? I thought we were annexed.
Well, every time I drive by the skate park, dude, it's fucking packed.
Yeah. Did you see the fucking footage? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Did you see that fucking footage of the fucking skate parks being filled in
with sand.
Yeah.
with sand, and then the dirt bikers showed up?
Well, a lot of the skateboarders started picking up motorcycling because of that.
Yeah.
I remember having a dream because I used to ride motorcycles all the time, and I hated our skate park down here because the way the cement was built, like
Right.
you wreck hard, no matter what. You're tearing skin, it felt like. But I rode my motorcycle in it once, and I was like, man, if this was filled with dirt, that would be the coolest shit in
Yeah.
the world. And so, really, if they did that just to keep the kids out, like I would be so excited. But like I'm going in, riding motorcycles all day.
Yeah. No, it's huge, Mark. No. So, here's the fucked up thing though, because it pissed me off on a completely new level. Because when I was growing up, let me full disclosure. When I was growing up, I was not a skate punk. I was a skate poser.
Okay,
Fair. I listened to the music. I wore the clothes. I played Tony Hawk, and that's it. Why? Because I grew up in Marlboro County, South Carolina, and in Marlboro County, there is nowhere to fucking skate. The sidewalks are fucked up. The roads are, really rough. What doesn't have potholes in it is made of that rough cement with the rocks in it and shit. It's not a smooth surface you could skate on. It was just shit. It's like I could have lost a lot of weight if there was somewhere to skate. If there was a fucking skate park, but it was nothing. It was like, if you want to do something, you got to like play football or basketball or shut the fuck up. That's about it. And it drove me nuts because I never had that. And I always felt, good for these kids. I'm so happy for these kids that have skate parks. It's such an accepted thing. And especially in California where they like pioneered this shit and they're just bulldozing in the fucking dirt. And that is just bullshit. I mean, yeah, I support staying inside. And let me get on that rant too. Because
people have not been staying inside.
Not just a protest. People have been protesting. And let me just be clear. If I support staying inside, I think it's our responsibility to kind of flatten the curve as much as possible. That's big talk from a guy sitting in a room with 3 other guys, but and a producer who wants to be anonymous.
We're under 10 people though, so
yeah, I understand that. I also understand that people are protesting because people are frustrated. A lot of them have been furloughed; they can't work. The mortgage companies, the renters, the bill collectors, they don't give a fuck that you've been furloughed. They don't give a fuck that you don't have any money from the government. The $1,200 that we're supposed to start seeing is only covering a fraction of what people have to pay each month just to get by. Your average person in America is about 2 weeks pay away from being homeless.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that it's very frustrating and people want to get out and they want to work. They don't know what to do. They want to go out and work so they can support their family. And I understand that. But if you're out with a fucking sign saying, I need a haircut, fuck you, fuck your whole fucking family.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Yes.
But if you you got the legitimate complaints I was talking about before, I feel you. I'm right. In some areas, I'm right there with you. But if you're worried about your fucking hair, man, fuck your hair.
Okay.
I'm just so pissed off that I see so many fucking protest signs that say I need a haircut. Fuck your haircut.
Yeah, I don't know how it is in bigger cities. Like New York is still pretty rough, and some of these other places, these really big places. But they were already talking about reopening, like Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, all these places that
we're not closed.
I know we're not. I'm just saying, like they were going to start reopening stuff because what we've had like 6 cases and all 6 recovered. I think.
Yeah, in this county.
They haven't felt like there's been 6. I don't know the logistics, so I don't want to like speak exact numbers.
I mean, that's what we do here. We talk out of our ass. We say
exactly.
things, and then people come to us later and say that was wrong.
Right.
Like, well, okay. Well, what do you want me to do about it? It's already out in the world.
And we snort Ajax and shoot up Lysol and all that shit.
Yeah.
But as long as we continue seeing exponential growth of them, keep it close for now. And then when we start seeing it curve down, we're going to see another one rise up again. We'll probably be doing the exact same thing all over again.
Before that import from Casper, We had 4 cases and 4 recovered, and it had been that way for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We had to import the disease.
Well, like I'm really
Well, that's because people were taking this shit seriously.
I guess
yeah.
so.
I know plenty of my friends that really. It's not that I haven't talked to them or anything, but haven't gone out and seen them or anything like that because they are quarantining themselves
Pussies.
or locked
Oh,
out.
Yeah.
Quarantined.
So,
I gotcha.
pussies. Damn pussies, I say. Not afraid to live the world.
It's true though. Any other apocalypse, everybody's like, this is their one chance to just sit at home and save the world. Don't fuck this up. And people are fucking it up.
So I've been using this as an excuse to make shit, man. I've just been making weird masks, homemade respirators. I got a respirator like the type of shit that miners and firefighters use. Got it from the thrift store for like $3 like 2 years ago.
What about firefighters in mines?
That's a different creature, I'm sure.
Okay.
Scary creature. I would
Yeah.
not want to be that creature.
I would have gone for a joke about miners being fighter fighters. Like, you know, you got to be 18 to buy cigarettes, but you can run into a burning building at any age. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, technically they're minors, so they're
Yeah.
even younger than 18.
exactly. But no, so I got this thing and I was working on repairing the exhale valve on it because that's the one thing that's fucking wrong with it. Just a whole bunch of shit, you know. Got this thing's been making masks. Got this one right here. You know, and I've been using it as an excuse to make shit because I want to have the cool. I want to have like a respirator type thing. I want to have the cool. If we're gonna wear masks from now on, and they're saying this may be the new normal, I want to have the coolest looking mask, man. I want to go like for the cyber goth look, man. I don't want to just half-ass it with a fucking tissue around my face. Fuck that.
I saw a muzzle the other day of a dog with like the muzzle made the dog's mouth look like it was like going to tear something apart. Looked all vicious and stuff. And I was like, I could wear that as a mask. That would be cool.
Yeah.
That's the thing I want.
Keep seeing all these TikToks where they're making the video and they're
You
showing
watch TikTok?
all the time.
You like
Yeah.
TikTok?
I do.
Good TikTok.
I have a
Yeah.
TikTok.
You have a TikTok?
I do have a
I
TikTok.
think I have a TikTok as well.
Perfect
I need to start
example.
TikToking.
Perfect
TikTok
example. I
together,
got these
can't we?
sheets of plastic that I was using to make fucking exhale valves.
Fuck yeah.
We'd moved on to TikTok, haven't we?
No, we
Yes.
did. I've
a
been
little.
doing the exact kind of same thing, like building shit
Yeah.
or fixing shit, repairing shit,
Refixing shit.
doing stuff.
Well, I feel like every person.
I like refixing shit better than repairing shit.
Yeah, refixing.
Gotta refix it.
Yeah, we
So-
gonna refix this on bitch. That's what we gonna.
Nobody's
we gonna
doing
get it going.
weddings. Nobody's doing weddings. No one's doing bar scenes and things like that. So my like major side gig is completely kaput. Right? I got nothing going on right now. So that's it. Like my old excuse was, oh, I got so much going on. And now I swear if I say that, I could feel like my parents like breathing down at me from like 7 blocks away or something like that. Like bullshit. So I'm trying my best to stay active by like repairing the house or fixing something or car or whatever it is.
Yeah, when I'm not working, I do my best to stay active.
I just find playing video games so much more fun.
That's what I was gonna say.
More
I was
fun.
staying
That's
active
how
on.
it works.
I've been playing. I actually invited you to Call of Duty the other day.
Did you? I think I was playing Civilization,
Now your Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
Okay.
We get a crew going every weekend, every Friday and Saturday night. We got like 5 or 6. We got like a
Okay.
full team. So when I invite you, it's to become part of the team.
I'll
Why don't you
make
become
sure-
part of the
I'll
team?
make sure I'll become part of the
He's
team.
not a team player.
No, he's not.
I'm not really the lone wolf in the game, but fuck everyone else.
Do you play
I'm
more Warzone or more like multiplayer?
multiplayer?
Okay.
Play a lot of multiplayer. That was my old kick back then. Like Modern Warfare was my grind when I was a kid.
I do
or
like
younger
it.
adult.
We play mostly multiplayer, but I get down into Warzone sometimes.
I was super fortunate. I played Warzone. Like I downloaded the game, got super stoked, played the Warzone, and lost my first game, and just was like it was really late at night, so I went to bed.
Should I become
Came
more,
back the
more in
next day.
camera?
And I end up winning X amount like over and over. So like I have like I think a 400% win rate on it right now, and I kind of don't want to ruin it, so I just don't play.
Okay.
We're gonna talk gaming shit now. I ain't played PlayStation in 2 fucking weeks, and now we're gonna talk gaming shit. Where the fuck were you when I had just played the Final Fantasy VII demo, or I was playing Conan Exiles every fucking day?
You play RPGs. That's the problem.
I play Sword and Sorcery, not RPGs.
Oh, my bad.
It's not necessarily
those
the same
ones, though.
thing. I don't think Conan Exiles counts as an RPG, does it?
I'm a first-person shooter, man. That's what I'm all about.
And I figured there'll be plenty of time for that when the revolution comes.
In video games and in life, you know what I mean? First person shooter. No?
See, I'm real worried when the revolution comes that like we won't have the internet access, so I won't be able to play my online games.
Well, I mean, you can do it in real life. Then it just turns into Call of Duty real life.
There we go.
I was wanting someone to ask me what revolution. I was going to say the Taco Bell revolution.
You think it's
We're going to make fourth meal a thing.
they're doing the fast food revolution like on wasn't
What, Demolition Man?
Demolition Man?
Yeah,
Thank you.
the franchise wars, man. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. It's hilarious because in America it was Taco Bell, but in the international release, every other country it was Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
So there's your weird bit of trivia.
I asked for questions on Instagram, and I'm getting. So far, I've gotten. Let's see.
How big is Rando's dick?
No, that wasn't one of them. That was.
I mean, you did answer it was huge, but
Yeah.
like how?
Well, Mark asks that every week.
Somebody said interesting. Somebody else said something in another language. Not quite sure what that means.
Use your Google Translate. It's off of Facebook on that mobile app.
And somebody else said, "Hi, STM Pod. Let's connect." Are these questions?
I don't think those
'Cause-
are questions. You all fail this English course. That's right. This was an incognito English course. It was an ambush. We were sent by your English teacher, and she is very disappointed in you.
Well, we used to get questions all the
Also,
time.
your fifth grade health teacher called, and you have not been washing in the right order.
I've been listening to old shows, and we used to get questions all the time. I mean, granted, they weren't the best questions, but they were still questions.
I got a question for you, Rando.
Yeah.
Like, do you preload your pockets before coming in here? I'm so confused. Like, slowly you've like taken off your hat, and then there's a couple other things coming out.
I've talked about this before. I can't sit still. I mean, I just have weapons grade ADHD, and so I'll just play with the shit in my pockets. You know, I can't do this with the pen anymore because I keep
I also
dropping
need
it,
it.
and Ben keeps taking it back, and people get pissed off if I do the same thing with my knife.
Who gets
So-
pissed off?
The one that it gets dropped onto.
Oh, yeah.
That was
okay,
pretty
I can see that.
Whoever it hits, I don't know.
I noticed that all three match your hat, your knife, and your mask, though.
And the wristband, we got the Pendleton pattern going. Feeling especially native today. I don't know.
Okay.
I like that.
I was listening to an episode last night from the show a while back. It was episode 96. And me and Austin were talking about our black correspondent from Florida, Mr. Delvin Cox. And I said, we also have an Indian correspondent. He's like, oh, yeah, Randy. I was like, yeah, he's going to be on episode 100. And he's like, I keep forgetting that he's Indian. That's what Austin said.
Yeah. That's like I said, I know what I look like. Yeah.
But at the time, you were a correspondent for things racist.
Yeah. And
That's what we use Delvin for. I think we still do sometimes. Like, is this racist?
I was doing a Discord the other day while on the computer, and they were popping up random jokes, and we started doing specific. You had to finish a quote from a specific director's movie or a specific lineage of movie. So we started with like Star Wars, right?
Mm.
And so people were just popping off random quotes from it. And then we did like Indiana Jones and a couple other sequels. And then Clerks came up.
Mm.
And so I hopped on with Porch Monkey. No, it's cool. We're bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
I got it on my shirt. My grandma used to say it all the time. It's totally cool. We're bringing it back.
This is
And-
verbatim the movie,
Yeah.
by the way.
And
because the character thought that it was a term for lazy people,
Yeah.
not a racial slur.
Yes.
no, exactly.
Those lazy people.
Fucked up badly. Most of the people there were not happy with that quote.
But it's from the movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But when you as a individual of a different race spot that
A
off,
white
it'd be
person-
kinda,
A white person defending himself. When,
when but it's not that racist, right? No, like you lose that battle. You lose
Yeah.
that battle. So you know what the best thing to do is like, yeah, I fucked up. My bad.
Yep.
Whoopsie.
No, that's when you got to look at somebody and say, "Hey, okay, yeah, dude, that was racist, but it was funny, huh?" You gotta.
Man,
I was amazed when I moved up here. I was amazed at all the racial slurs that nobody knew, because I and I was talking to the missus and
Shoot him out, man.
And
hear 'em.
no,
Let's hear
you're
'em
just
right
no.
now.
I'm not going to list my encyclopedic knowledge of racial slurs that I learned growing up in the South because you're just going to make that into the clip for the week.
Maybe. I mean, we only got
And
one
it's
person
just-
watching.
and
It's
it's just
fine.
going to be I'm pretty sure that's me actually. It's I think me and you are
They
the
keep
only
popping
two
in and
people
out.
watching right now.
But I don't make things the clip of the week unless you say you're going to make this the clip of the week, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I
caught on.
always leave that in. I always
'Cause I
leave
pretty
that-
much caught on to that. But no, it's just there's so many offhanded racial slurs that I learned growing up in the South because you just hear this shit because you're surrounded by racist motherfuckers. And not everybody in the South. I don't want to reinforce that fucking stereotype, but there's a lot of them.
So,
but then again, I had to move out here before I learned, and I was gonna shave my fucking head, but I guess I can't do that now.
Oh no,
because I moved out here. No, I moved out here, and I learned that there was like a bunch of skinheads living around like
Would
in
you
Idaho
be-
and shit.
would you be considered a red skinhead?
I guess.
Just like, can you be a skinhead if you're not technically white?
I don't know. I think if you look white, people just assume you're a skinhead
I
anyway.
guess
So.
so.
It's not like they can check your fucking ID, your birth certificate, or tribal ID card, or any shit like that.
unless you're in like one of the skinhead organizations, like Serious Meetings or something, and you just happen to drop out your wallet.
Also,
They pick it up and see your Navajo card. Then
considering that you're our
I know Navajo.
you're our correspondent, was me calling you a red skinhead and racist? I'm gonna double check on that one.
See, I don't know because I don't want to be the arbiter of what is
Okay.
or isn't racist. I thought it was kind of funny.
Okay,
If it wasn't in
but
the
was
middle-
it funny? Okay, I got you.
I would have stopped and laughed at it if I wasn't like trying to remember what the fuck I was about to say.
It's the teeter between
That's
racist
a-
and funny.
That's like Blazing Saddles is horribly fucking racist, but it's fucking funny.
Mhm.
That scene where Mel
Fair.
Brooks is the Indian chief and he's speaking Yiddish. Oh my god, I died. I fucking died, especially when you're trying to say, "Hey, you see that? They're darker than us." I fucking died the first time I saw that shit. I laughed myself to death, and God said, "Get back in your body," and I just came back. But I fucking died laughing, dude.
You had to get approved by God
It
first.
seems like I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was some kind of dereliction of my human duty to laugh myself out of my body. I don't know. There was probably drugs involved. I can't be wrong. Anyway, I do have my own Clerks 2 proposal here as far as taking something back from the racist. I want to take back shaved heads. All right. I mean, the barbershops are closed, and we ain't got a lot of options. I want to start like I want us all to like shave our heads, and a shaved head, instead of meaning that you're fucking racist, I want it to mean that you don't support opening shit back up just yet.
Okay.
counter protest on counter protesting.
I do
Exactly.
I do shave my head quite often
You?
myself, but I don't go skin deep.
Well, I don't either. I usually
Skin
just
Deep
buzz
is
it
an
down.
awesome album.
My brother's done gone bald, so like straight bald. And
Just rocking the Joe Rogan.
and he ended up having, because he's an electrician, he has to wear the mask all the time at work now. He had to shave his beard. And at first I felt like the Joe Rogan vibe, don't get me wrong, but honestly it is a giant fucking walking penis. Like his ears are round enough that create the balls, or if you look at him, his chin just is bally enough, it's fine.
Use your head.
So
See, if I was him, I would convince you to do like mushrooms or acid or something, and then just come at you doing this.
last time I saw a dick running that fast, it was coming after me. It was the Pope.
Speaking of
Dick's
dicks,
running fast.
No, just I was doing a little celebration here because we managed to work in Tony Hawk and Joe Rogan.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's if you're playing small
shit.
town mentality bingo, we've got
I
how
gotta
big
get
is
my card
Randy's
out.
dick?
I gotta get my card out.
Joe Rogan,
That's
Tony
the free
Hawk.
space, right? Randy's dick.
Yeah,
Randy's dick size free space.
we got
Randy's dick is free space apparently. It's
Don't
for
forget-
everybody.
Spunk Lube.
Spunk lube, ball
Ballsy.
wash,
Ben makes a bad joke and the show goes silent. Should be one, I think.
awkward silence. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna make this card when I get home.
Yeah,
Okay.
generate. Just
Probably
find,
not. But
Just
yeah.
find 75. Write down 75 things that could go wrong or could go on.
75 is a lot, man.
It's really not.
I mean,
that
it's
bad.
not a lot for this show.
Once you
'cause
start typing them down, it kind of goes as breezy as possible.
75
all right.
things could easily go wrong with the show, but I think it's a lot to remember and write down.
That's what you have your notebook for. Start writing them down.
Hmm.
We'll get them by the end of the
You
show.
think I'm Steve?
Yes.
Blue's Clues. What's up?
You're not to sound like an entitled Twitch streamer, but why the fuck is no one watching right now, man?
I don't know. It's weird.
I'm a little pissed about
Is that
this.
what you're
It's
running
not
on?
like
You're
anybody's
running on
going.
You're running on the Twitch stream, huh?
No,
No.
I was referencing a Twitch streamer who just went off on her fucking audience because she wasn't getting any donations. And there was like a whole controversy about it.
I want some donations. Hit us
Yeah.
up, man.
Do you guys like? You've been seeing a lot of the backlash with the Snapchat premiums and things, only or live cams or whatever. Or
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of leaks. Is that what you're talking about?
These girls are working incredibly hard, and I think
Incredibly hard.
incredibly hard. They've turned it up, man. I think the world record for men's masturbation is like fucking 22, 24, maybe 26 times a day. So can you imagine some of these girls like they're trying to make a killing out there. The time's right for it. You gotta work hard.
Did you know?
You gotta rub one out every 20 minutes.
Did you know that they post promos on Reddit called OnlyFans 101?
Okay.
Just throwing that out there for all the dudes
So
out
you
here.
just want free porn. You just got us free porn. Thanks. I'll get it.
Yeah, well, it's technically free because they're
Slash, what was that again?
it's r/OnlyFans 101.
Got it.
But yeah, I found that out on Twitter last night. I was clicking links. I was like, oh, what's this? Where's this go? And I was like, ooh, promos. Fuck yeah.
Reddit is my favorite site ever. Like, I cannot.
I'm on
express
Reddit.
them.
Are you following r/Small Town Mentality Pod?
Are we now?
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Because we do have a subreddit that's never been used.
I see how it is.
I'm just going to load it down with memes or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Terrible, terrible memes.
Oh, horrible.
Or
Worst,
links to fucked up
horrible
shit.
ones.
But I mean, that's what our Discord's for also. So
I found
Yeah.
myself on a Reddit thread called "What Could Go Wrong" for hours the other day, and it was the best of humankind at its worst moment possible, and I think I enjoyed it way too much. Way too much.
All right. See, here's the fucking problem with the Reds. And I'm not like beer shaming anybody. You drink
fuck
whatever
you.
the fuck you want, man. But here's the thing. That thing tasted too good. All right. I just downed that motherfucker like a freshman and I'm already buzzed. All right. If I had just took my time and sipped it, I'd be a little bit different. I don't even know where the fuck I was going with this sentence, man.
I didn't quite get the buzz on it, but they are too quick to drink.
Yeah.
Nice smooth.
I like to take it easy. I've been taking it easy, but I'm still down more than I normally am. But I was going to say earlier, speaking of clip of the week, we got a new fan on Instagram. And that fan is Jason's mom. She started following us on Instagram.
Oh.
Like,
The
guitarist,
Yes.
his mom.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Did you catch last week's?
I did not catch it. No.
So last week I'm in the middle of an Alex Jones impression. And I just go over the top and screaming, the whole Alex Jones. You can't do Alex Jones and not yell. It's just
He's not a quiet
possible.
man. He's not a quiet man.
So I'm yelling, and then he starts yelling back at the screen just the same way. Ah! And his mom comes in. What's going on in here? And I was embarrassed as shit. He used it as the fucking clip.
Mhm.
That's the
That
perfect
I
one.
did. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess we got an Instagram follower out of it.
It's
every,
true.
every little bit counts.
There we go. There we go. How
And she liked the clip.
you talk about these clips a lot. Like, are they mainly just rando going off on something? Do you just like torment him? You-
Yeah, pretty much. Well, because I probably wouldn't. I used to do it when I picked a funny spot in the show,
Right.
And then he started saying, "You're not going to use this as a clip, are you?" And then every time he says that, I use it as the clip, just because he asks me not to.
I see.
See, if he didn't worry about it as much, I probably wouldn't.
But
it was the funniest part of the show.
no offense, Randy, or anything like that, but you are the more funnier person here.
Exactly.
How would that be
It's like it
offensive?
plays. Because I don't.
He's trying not to be racist.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't want to offend you because I don't care about offending Ben.
It's
No,
He's
right.
used to it. He's
More.
really used to it.
I'm more offended by more funniest. That's
I keep doing it. I've
Grammatically
done
incorrect.
more funniest or I don't know.
refixing.
refixing. I've done it probably about 15 times.
This is actually the second
Definitely
time
you.
I've been told this, because there was a roast a while back, the roast of Jason Alme, and somebody, as a roast joke, before they knew that me and Austin weren't in, wrote that without Austin, the show would be nothing. Austin was the funnier one. So I get that a lot, actually.
I mean, it's the truth. It's
I
the
guess.
truth.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
not trying to break your heart or anything.
I mean, what heart?
You got other great qualities.
Like what? Having a studio?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
fine. Or making it where everyone wants to go silent right after talking.
Mm.
So I do have another concern. Because me peeing has been a staple of the fucking show. It's a running joke,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And I-
bingo.
and I have to pee.
Bingo.
That goes on bingo. Goes on
Does.
bingo.
Absolutely. I mean, I just downed a beer and a bottle of water. I'm supposed to just sit here and absorb it. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm staying.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I'm using discipline. You
we all-
Discipline or depends?
discipline
depends.
depends. Shit, I ain't even wearing underwear. Come on. No, discipline.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna
Gotta get
grind
on my
into
shoe.
the seat. Enjoy, Michael. There you go.
Yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure it sits in this one. I think Tony sits
Well,
there.
that's even better because he can smell this one from there. I don't know. What? What?
How big is Randy's dick? It's got to be on the bingo.
I said that was a free space.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
free space for it.
All right.
That's got to be the free space, you know.
How many times to talk about Apex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Animal Crossing.
I don't like that one at all.
I don't either, but it became a meme.
A meme.
Oh,
What if you guys talk about memes?
inside
For
joke?
those twice.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Or specific memes, maybe.
Every time we talk about small town mentality bingo.
Okay.
I just saw your Spunk Lube t-shirt too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Branded.
Branded. You look like you wanted to say
It's
something.
true,
right?
I did want to say something.
What did you want to say?
Just remembered something earlier today that I noticed, and I'm like, I'm gonna go on the podcast with this.
Okay.
Saw a bumper sticker,
Mhm.
and it was more of a novel. This guy's bumper was a freaking novel. He had all these opinions and everything on the back of his truck, and I'm like, you know what? Why is this important? Do you really think that somebody's going to be behind you and be like, you know what? I was going to vote one way, but then I saw this guy change lanes without signaling. I'm starting to think he might have his act together, dude. I might have to vote the way he votes. Thank God he put it on the back of his truck. Oh, did you see the way he peeled out at that red light? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to vote for this guy's guy. I mean, this guy's got it together. Clearly, his opinion, his political opinion matters. Nobody fucking cares, okay? Nobody fucking cares who you're going to vote for. Don't put it on the back of your card. That's fucking stupid. That's one. Two, your clever little bumper stickers, the funny bumper stickers, the one that you think, this is so funny. No, it's not as clever as you think, okay? We'll see it once and probably do a nose snort like your average fucking Facebook post. And then we're just going to move on. We're going to move on with our fucking day. Nobody thinks you're funny. Nobody thinks you're clever. And most importantly, nobody thinks you came up with that fucking joke. Okay. And then you got the fucking family stickers. You got the fucking family stickers where people they get the mommy and the kids and the daddy and the dog and the cat and nobody fucking cares. And my favorite part is when they have the names. They have the names of the fucking kids right under the little fucking stick figures of the kids, because it's not like we got fucking perverts running around. It's not like this is information that you should probably keep to your fucking self for 5 fucking minutes. No, everybody needs to know your family. Everybody needs to know who's in your family and what their fucking names is, because there's no way that can go south. There's no reason. There is no fucking reason why anyone should ever put a bumper sticker on their car. Okay, it's just stupid. Speaking of which, pick up a small town mentality
I was
bumper
just gonna
sticker.
go into that. Yeah, I was gonna say, unless it's small town mentality podcast, I got a couple in the back here. You can have one.
Which you can find on our website.
Shout out
I
to
just
Timmy
came up with
Sticker.
I was going to go on the rant and then just go straight into the fucking pitch.
I got a Church of Dudism bumper sticker. That thing is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
So cool. I don't want to put it on my stick. Like, I don't want to put it on my car.
Would you like a small town mentality podcast?
But I won't put it on my car
Why?
because I don't want bumper stickers on my car.
It's not.
Fucking
It's a
A.
decal. It's for your window.
It's a slippery slope, man.
Yeah.
It's a window
Slippery
decal.
slope. First, you have
Just-
Calvin peeing on a Ford,
Up there in the
and
corner.
then next thing you know, you got everything from
You can put it on your
Can we not
laptop.
talk
Like,
about pee right now?
put it on your laptop like I did.
the next thing you got is vote for Bin Laden and go Trump and go
Vote for Bin
Obama.
Laden. What are
It's
you
just-
voting?
It's a slippery slope, man.
What are you voting Bin Laden into?
I don't know.
Did he ever get voted into
He's
anything?
dead, so he's not breathing,
No.
so he's not doing much. So Congress, let's vote him in there.
I'm pretty sure he was a dictator. There was no voting.
I don't even think he was a dictator. I think he just led a terrorist group.
Well, I'm pretty sure he fucked a potato or two.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Do you fuck the potato, or do you let the potato fuck you?
I think in order to become a dictator,
I mean, if you're doing it right, it's kind of one and the same. I mean, you gotta go around the world with that son of a bitch. You're gonna fuck a potato.
Treat it right, though, right?
man.
I mean, it only lasts so long. It's eventually
Well, I
going to
mean-
sprout roots and
I mean-
stuff. Especially
I mean-
if you've cut a hole into it.
I mean,
Fuck it.
you can have some fun, make it into a party, roll.
You
a
take
joint.
that potato to Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you make it a French fry.
So
Or you roll a blunt and blow it a shotgun, so it'll be a baked potato.
if you
Yeah.
treat the potato
Ooh,
right and you take it to Paris and you're
And
doing
then
all the
you-
right things, isn't that you kind of trying to get it to sprout roots? You know what I'm saying?
And then
You want to sprout roots?
right,
with
and
me?
then you get to the main event and you smash that potato. It's a mashed potato now.
Yeah. I just came.
I'm gonna start
And then-
referring to my dick as the potato masher.
After that, you blow some more weed into it, and then it's twice baked potato.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm starting to understand why no one is watching right
Yeah.
now.
Story of our lives.
Well, this was an audio medium. for a
It's
long
like
time.
it's like if you were watching this podcast and your mom walked in, you have to switch it over to porn because you could explain porn more easily. Like these three guys talking about fucking a potato. Switch.
Here's
no.
3 guys fucking a potato.
No, it's
Oh shit! Wrong switch. Switch back.
Now it's a man getting spanked by midgets. Okay, I can explain that. That's
Maybe you guys should start uploading to YouPorn or YouTube or PornTube or Pornhub or whatever.
I've thought about it, man. Because
I wonder if that's a StreamYard option.
I don't know because I've heard because YouTube will just bury shit if you say the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you're vulgar.
Yeah.
But start putting it on to like Pornhub or whatever it is, YouPorn.
But
E-fucked.
Yeah, there you go. Start streaming to those sites. People start watching you. You just have to label it right. 3
Reddit.com.
guys fuck a potato.
Reddit.com/r/onlyfans101. Places like that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I always said they needed some kind of the world needed some kind of a competition for YouTube. I just didn't think that's where we'd find it.
What, YouPorn?
Yeah, or
Pornhub?
Pornhub or any of those others.
Yeah, a lot of people have actually moved over to Pornhub. You see random shit on there. I remember watching I was on Instagram one time and there was another podcast that came up and they posted a picture of them commenting on Pornhub stuff. It's like, if you like this guy getting his ass eaten, you're gonna love our show. I was like, not bad marketing.
I think that's the best shot you got for this place. I think it
There
works.
was a
Well, now every time I
compilation.
watch, I'll leave a comment.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
check out Small Town Tally Park.
There was a compilation on a YouTube channel. I think it was Sorrow TV, where he's just going through the best Pornhub comments, and it is fucking hilarious.
I think you could do a whole segment on that.
Oh,
Or whole,
absolutely.
Whole podcast.
It wasn't long ago that we used to do things like that. Me and AJ.
I could honestly see like a 45-minute podcast, a daily podcast of YouTube or of porn comments. Porn
Thanks
Do you
for
want to join the network? Come on in.
There you go.
Hey, Joe, where you going with that? Never mind.
What up, Joe?
You were supposed to start a podcast, weren't you? Forever ago.
Yeah, I was working on a couple of them. I actually have a studio built. I'm working on
nice.
soundproofing and 2 different situational mics right now
Nice.
because I'm tired of having. I have 5 mics that I utilize, but I utilize those.
Well, I was
all
gonna
the
say you
time,
could
so-
always came to me. I mean, this is welcome. You're welcome to this anytime.
I like having my own studio,
I get
But
you.
those are my fun moments. Basically, I'm working on a news one right now, but my goal
What-
is to
What news? Randy does news.
good news. It's a podcast about good, positive news,
Nice.
and that hopefully will spew into more larger based networks. I'm tired of news stations constantly not looking for the good, and so if I can make an organization or a network or a podcast, like a television network that puts out positive news, I think I'd be better off. I think that would be the change we need for our media.
See, this is probably the part where I'm going to say some shit that fucks up my entire career.
Okay.
But it's not that the news doesn't put out good news. It's nobody fucking cares.
Hmm.
All right, we'll put out a story. 2 stories working for the same newspaper. I put out a story about 2 kids, teenagers, speaking of kids running into burning houses. I did 2 stories about 2 kids that ran into a burning house and saved an 80-something-year-old woman, almost 90 years old, from her burning house. And, they were commended by the city and everything and all this stuff. Maybe got 2 stories out of that. The first one where it happened, second one where they were rewarded. A kid drowned, died in a swimming pool, and people could not get enough of that. That if it bleeds, it leads. That didn't start in the newsroom. That started with the people buying the fucking newspapers.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, people like fucked up shit, man.
Yeah.
But
that's
I wanna
one of
kinda-
the things. That's one of the things where I keep saying if I went back to news, I would probably go back to sports because I know dead kids in sports.
Kobe.
Okay.
A lot of things that
Took a real dark
I mean,
fucking turn. On that note, I'm gonna go pee. I run out of discipline. No discipline.
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 Now, I really want the idea where there's positive shows going on constantly too, like that. There's several Facebook shows that kind of show positivity.
I can't spell.
There's several networks that show these positivity things, and people going out. I think you can make several reality TV shows that are positive instead. And
There's a lot.
that kind of network would change it.
There's a lot of positive on TikTok that does really well.
TikTok?
TikTok.
You like TikTok?
I'm not.
You find positivity on TikTok?
I do.
I find slutivity on TikTok.
I do that as well. Yes.
I find a lot of shit where people are like, "Hey, like this video, and we'll show you what's in the box." No, you do not get to make that decision. Okay, I will decide if I like the fucking video. You just put the fucking video up. Okay, you're not gonna blackmail a fucking like out of me. I'm just on a rant mood today, man. I've just been.
I do hate those ones like for part 2. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
No, just you know what I do? I just go to their profile and see if they posted part 2 yet.
Can you tell that I've just been like in the house for the last week with?
I don't think I've ever liked a single thing on TikTok.
I've liked a couple of them, man. But
TikTok?
TikTok?
yeah, TikTok.
We had to do some TikToks.
Yeah.
We should do some TikToks after this. You guys down?
As long as I can pee.
All right. Can we do a TikTok of you
TikTok
peeing?
is not of me peeing.
damn it.
No, we're not. Before it even comes out your damn mouth. No.
Don't tell him, man, when he goes to the bathroom.
Yes.
You go in there.
We're going to pull an Opie.
Oh, yeah, you go right ahead. I don't care. I pee sitting down. So
Even better.
the joke's on you.
Like this.
Do you guys know what happened with Opie?
I
You know
have
who
no
Opie
idea.
and Jim is?
What
is
it?
Opie and Anthony. O&A.
I know Opie and Anthony only
Okay.
because of Patrice O'Neill.
Yes. So Opie and Anthony
May he rest in
was a
peace.
huge radio show. And then Anthony got fired for a racist tweet, Okay. Which was fine with everyone else except for the company and maybe the race that he was talking about. But so he went his own way, and then Opie got Jim, and then Opie started a downward spiral for like 2 years. And he ended up going into the bathroom and filming somebody taking a shit or a piss. I cannot remember now. It was like his producer, and he got fired for that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, we were just talking about doing the same
I
thing.
mean, that's.
But I got nobody to fire me, so you're
I mean,
fine.
that's probably technically a fucking sex crime. So,
Yeah, I guess so.
depending on what state you're in or how that works.
But I mean, in the radio days of like some of the shit they used to do on radio, like this
Yeah.
Howard Stern and the O&As, he always talked about like having girls come in and like putting a wiffle ball bat up places, things like that. And it's like,
A whole wiffle ball bat?
yeah, and he's like, you're getting fired for filming a guy piss. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
all the shit that you guys have done.
It blows my mind, especially because there's that level, especially in smaller radio networks. You don't think that the right people are listening at the wrong time, basically,
The wreck people.
and you can get in trouble for some random stuff, really random stuff. If you play a tune that sounds too close to an audio or something you didn't pay for, you're in trouble sometimes.
What song can you do that sounds the most like the artist? Let's give this a shot.
What do you mean?
I was just saying, you were saying,
I think, well, it all kind of depends on the songs. Some of them are in open source, and you're able to use them. So
I've heard of some people that were really, really good at karaoke and have been kicked off of YouTube because it was too close.
oh yeah. Well, and they'll pick up their songs or whatnot, and if it sounds too similar to them, the computer basically says nope.
One time
Catch out.
I had a video of my daughter on Facebook and she was singing Frozen, whatever song that was. I can't remember now, but they took the audio off our video. It's fucked up, huh?
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Way to crush a little girl's dream, YouTube.
Right?
Oh, YouTube.
No, it was
don't give a fuck.
Facebook.
That was
Face-
Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook did
Facebook don't give a fuck either.
it. Well, they kicked my daughter off. Well,
Facebook.
They kicked your daughter off Facebook?
yeah.
So she has a Facebook?
No, she's just a part of mine.
Oh.
But she was singing a song and it was beautiful. I mean, it was a 3-year-old, so it wasn't that great. Let's be honest. I mean, come on. If we're being honest here, it wasn't that great.
No.
But it was cute. It was on Facebook. Okay.
Terrible. Terrible.
What?
Facebook. It's terrible.
I thought you were talking about me as a father.
Well,
You're right.
You're
probably
that
right.
far,
Well,
man.
you were.
I'll make fun of your.
So
Sorry.
last week where you were talking about like marrying your daughter off to get a free goat.
No. My daughter has that in mind. I was trying to marry my son off. Get it right.
Oh, that's right. He was trying to get the goat out of you. I knew
Yes.
somebody was getting a goat.
Yeah.
This is a scam for a dowry, I'm sure.
You know what? I probably could get a goat. See if Tanner wants one.
I mean, it's Wyoming. I don't think you'd be that out of place just walking your goat down Main Street.
Walking my goat downtown, walking fast.
I don't want a goat, but I really do want a tiger now. I really want a tiger.
Yeah, okay,
like a
get one.
jaguar. What'd you? It's a slippery slope, man.
No, you get one. Look at Tony Montana.
What?
Tony Montana got one, and he wanted the world and everything in it, but he got one fucking tiger, man.
You get, but you start with one tiger, and next thing you know, you got a bunch of them slapped up onto your windshield. I'll say hire this one or eat this pussy and do this guy. It's gonna happen. Slippery slope, man.
Small town mentality sticker, tiger sticker. You're done. That's
And
all you need. You don't need.
50 tigers.
You could even pee on Small Town Mentality podcast if you want. 2 in 1.
Get a Calvin pissing on small town mentality.
Yes.
That'd be perfect.
All right.
That should be your new sticker design.
We should make that. Yeah.
There you go.
That's brilliant. I mean, you get them coming and going. Do you like this podcast? Get the sticker. If you don't like the podcast, get the sticker.
True.
Now we just need to come up with a sticker to sell to people who are indifferent to the podcast, who just don't give a damn one way or the other.
Let me get Timmy's stickers on it. Well, I'm gonna hit him up right now. You guys talk. I'm gonna see if we can make this happen.
What if like the shrug, the shrug emoji
Yeah.
with small town mentality on it?
Like, what the hell is small town mentality? With a giant question mark.
Don't know.
In
Small
fact,
town
that would probably
mentality
be-
question mark?
That would be the one to sell. What the hell is small town mentality podcast? And then
True.
just stir up the, who is James Galt or whatever the fuck that reference is with
I haven't caught any of
Atlas
these
Shrugged.
reference at all.
there's Atlas Shrugged.
No
I said,
idea.
can we
Yeah.
get a Calvin peeing on Small Town Mentality podcast stickers? See what happens.
I don't know if we could get Calvin for legal reasons, but then again, you
Can we
see
get a
him
Calvin
peeing on
lookalike?
things all the time? Yeah.
Take a picture of
Not
Randy
Calvin.
peeing on small town mentality
Mm.
podcast. We'll send it to him. We'll send the picture after we TikTok it. We'll just screenshot it.
True.
You know what? My only
2 in 1.
chance of peeing in peace is if I go right now while the show's going, and then you guys are stuck here while I'm peeing. So
That's what a pause button's for.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Oh, we are live on a broadcast,
you're gonna have 3 disappointed people, and I'm pretty sure
Yes.
I'm one of them.
but I mean, would the show be better or worse if there was nobody in here for a few minutes, and it was just dead silence, nothing on the screen, nobody in here?
Well, we don't want M to see his penis, so
True.
we'll just let her stay here and
Uh,
freestyle for a minute.
And done. He said, "Yeah, bro, I could do that."
Absolutely cool.
Now we got Calvin paying on Small Town Mentality stickers.
No.
I guess your shit.
Then
out of luck.
everyone leaves, and then I can only imagine since this place is so
I
old.
can only imagine.
Shut up. I can only imagine since this place is so old, you'd have a couple of vaudeville guys just show up to the mic and just start with the fucking ghost act.
Oh, that'd be creepy as shit.
It better be funny. Don't be coming up on the podcast. You ain't got no jokes.
Ooh, I'm a
I
ghost.
don't
Get
care.
off, you suck.
Oh yeah, you're a ghost. Yeah, real fucking impressive. You better have some damn jokes.
I don't think I had any jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Shit.
It's kind of a double standard to expect dead people to have jokes, and we can't even come up with jokes. And Well, I just really took a hard left.
Yeah, you guys are talking about not having jokes and then
Self-
actually ran out of them. So good job.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't care. I'm just here to yell into the mic and see if I can just break the fucking mixer here and
You do a great job.
make everything
Great work.
break
Solid
or
work.
whatever. This podcast is the perfect fucking opportunity to test your sound system.
Yeah, it's true.
It'd be cool if you beat it with it, then, like beatboxed or whatever. Not beat it, I guess.
Beat it.
You
Beat
jerking
it
off
box.
on Facebook, man. It's
Beat
gonna
it
get taken down
boxes.
quick.
Beat it box.
Beat it box.
Box.
Ooh. I think I've watched that before.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
The beat it box. Ooh. That's actually not a bad idea to beatbox inside a box. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, if you're in a room, aren't you technically in a box?
You're not getting the point here. The point is, like,
This homeless guy's over here beatboxing.
people are always talking about talking in tongues
How
or
the
doing the
fuck?
alphabet. Have you ever beatboxed in a box? If you know what I'm saying.
How the fuck am I writing something with my left hand and it looks exactly the same as if I wrote it with my right? I'm not ambidextrous.
Oh.
You were
My handwriting is just that damn bad.
you were lied to your entire life.
Probably.
You're actually left-handed.
You know, there are some corners of the South where they're still like, oh, that's the devil's hand.
Oh, it is the devil's hand. That's why you jerk off with it. Yeah. It's devil's hand. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Is that why it's so warm
good
all
for
the
you.
time?
Yeah, for sure. Warm.
Is that a thing? So you can have the stranger, right?
Is your
And
is
you
your
could-
one hand warmer than the other? Like
I don't. Yeah, I'm just sitting here wondering what the hell is going on with Ben's circulatory system that his left hand is warmer than his right.
No, what I'm saying is you can have the stranger, you
Right.
can have the Dutch rudder. Can you just like warm up your hand? Is that a thing?
microwave.
I mean,
Not
your-
microwave, just like
they're
a
self-warming
heating pad, something like of that nature.
Yeah, but they're self-warming lubricant.
That's
So,
true. That's
know,
true.
it kind of makes it.
Icy
I've never
hot. Icy
tried it.
hot.
Yeah, exactly where I was going. I've never tried it because it's like that seems like it will be like jerking off with fucking icy hot.
Stick your
And
hand
you're
in the
just
freezer for a while. Try
burn.
that.
Oh,
If you have like a, where was I gonna go with that?
I remember watching.
I guess
I took my
If you're
nephew
into
to
dead people.
the doctor one time, and he was really, really young. And I remember them getting ready to give him a shot just for open him, and he pulled out this little baby boner, dude. And the nurse took a cold spoon and smacked right at the tip of it. And it's like not like she didn't like straight up baseball swing, knock it right out of the fucking park. No, she just like a soft tap, and the thing just went fucking limp. And I guess that is one of the best ways to do it. So I'm not too keen on cooling off my hand and then try to grab that thing, man.
Little baby boner cannot be the title of this podcast, but I did write it down.
I was gonna say, don't fucking use that, man. I don't.
That might cause some problems.
That would could definitely cause problems.
Maybe we'll
And
get
also,
with
AJ, that sounds like the most fucked up. God damn, I don't think I could use a spoon after seeing that shit. I'd eat my damn cereal with a fork, make a fucking mess, or it's done.
Or just save the milk.
I'm
so you can have another
traumatized.
one.
I'm traumatized hearing this damn story. You traumatized the audience. I'm the only one watching right now. This motherfucker.
Why are you watching?
I'm happy.
Because
I'm happy I traumatized you. That takes a lot. That's an impressive effort on my half.
That's true. I did once see a man lick a rat's ass for a quarter.
Wait, you paid him a quarter to see him lick the ass?
I didn't
or
pay him a quarter.
He gave you a quarter
I
and
did
licked
not-
the rat's ass, and
I
you're
did
like,
not pay him a quarter
fuck
to
just
lick.
happened?
I did not pay him a quarter to lick a rat's ass. My sister did.
Okay.
I haven't told this story.
I mean,
no.
a quarter is not a
Okay.
lot, but I consider it for a quarter.
Okay,
right?
so I'm about 9 years old. There is a fair in fuck it, it was in Laurinburg. I don't give a shit. It was in fucking Laurinburg, North Carolina. There was a fair. They had a guy in a metal cage. The sign, I can't remember. I was like fucking 9 at the time. The sign said something like
You're really rhyming today.
the guy had fried his brain through years of drug use or whatever. And it was like a freak show type thing. And it was steel plates like up to here. And in the steel, and then the rest of it was just regular bars like a cage. And in the steel plates, my stepsister technically, but she noticed.
This just made that way hotter.
Shut your ass. She's noticed a little coin slot in there. She's like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I put a quarter in there. And it's like me, my dad, my stepmom, my stepsister. She puts a fucking quarter in there, and the guy had a bunch of mice running around in his feet. He's just sitting there in a cell, like in a cage, and he's got mice running around. As soon as he heard that quarter drop, he scooped up one of those mice and just started licking it all over. And then he lifted up the tail and just licked the shit out of this rat's ass.
How old were you?
I was like 9 years old.
Holy whoa. That is some fucking art, man.
Yeah. And so my dad mentioned it to my uncle, who was a deputy sheriff at the time. And we went back to the fair the next weekend, and that whole tent was fucking gone. I don't know. I don't know if it was because my dad said something to my Uncle Richard or if it was because somebody else had complained, but that fucker was not there the next week, man.
That'd be a tough job to get fired from.
What were you doing before this? Like on a resume? Look at rats' asses.
Biting heads off of chickens. But, my teeth ain't what they used to be. I'll lick a rat's ass, though.
That'd be an impressive resume. Years of drug use. Biting chickens' heads. Licking ass.
Licking ass.
Rat's ass.
So, yeah.
Did he start the licking ass trend?
Huh? I don't know, man.
Is he the originator?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I got so many psychological hangups about ass eating.
Ass
Yeah.
eating.
Because when I was a kid, I saw a dude lick a rat's ass for a quarter.
Clearly.
And that's why it is both such a taboo and hilarious topic to me. I don't know.
Right when he said that, I look over, like, I'm going to check these facial expressions out real quick and then come back to it.
Okay.
No? All right.
No, I'm just wondering if I should just go ahead and go pee. I'm running out of discipline.
Discipline.
Discipline,
priest.
Dude, you got to save it for the TikToks.
All right.
Should we do
Let me
it?
just
Spunk Loop TikTok also?
gonna take that in the bathroom with me.
The knife?
I didn't say
Are you
that.
gonna stab me?
I didn't say that.
Are you going to stab
I didn't
us?
say that. I just said I was gonna take it in the bathroom. It's a very nice thing, and I don't want it being stolen.
Put this on your nipple too when you're in the bathroom.
Oh hell
That'd be
yeah,
dope.
dude! That goes without saying. I'm gonna
TikTok.
do that
No,
anyway.
you should actually be using that for other places for more discipline.
More discipline, priest.
More discipline.
You just created a new.
It
Great.
only stretches
This sounds
far,
like
so
a
it's
great
not gonna
fruit
fit.
soup item. Fruit soup. We're truly pushing the envelope of the industry. We want to have multi-use tools. Like
See, I didn't know. I was out
like
of loop. I was out of the loop about fruit soup.
Yeah. It was a newly derived thing, basically. It's coming fast though,
So
just like Ben.
So it's brand new fruit soup.
Fruit soup.
Yeah.
We're coming out with products like the chimney sweeper and plunger.
Yeah.
2-in-1.
What about hula hoop? No fruit soup hula hoop?
Oh, we'll get the fruit soup hula hoop and blender.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
We'll,
you got
we'll
your-
figure out these products as we go along. We'll grab the fruit soup nipple clamp.
You got the fruit
and
soup.
piss holder.
You got
piss
the fruit
blocker.
soup. You got the zoot suit. You got the hula hoop. You got the loops.
And the snoops.
And
Okay.
Droop snoot.
Droop snoops.
You have the loops.
And the hoops.
Okay. For the hooks.
Yeah.
Don't forget the steel-toed fruit soup boots.
I like this. Fruit soup, steel-toed boots.
Okay. I could take some steel-toed boots. I need those.
If you guys had a choice of a combination of food that you would never want to eat, what would it be? Thought of a random combination that I just thought was never palatable.
What's
I've been
that?
posting a lot of food porn on my
Um,
Facebook page. Not really food porn, more like
peanut butter and jelly and pickles.
peanut butter and jelly and pickles. That's brutal.
Yes.
I saw, or we started talking about oranges and sharp cheddar cheese.
Actually, that sounds all right.
I don't know, man. Those are two flavors I don't think I can combine.
Orange juice and toothpaste. Not great.
Sardines and mac and cheese.
I got nothing.
What you're saying, you'd eat everything. There's nothing. that
Try it
sounds
once,
gross.
right?
Even orange juice and toothpaste is all right with you.
Ooh.
Okay, that's probably the winner right there.
Okay.
Orange juice and toothpaste.
I don't know. I was I find that a lot of times I'm skeptical about flavor combinations, and I try it, and it's actually interesting. My favorite being chocolate chip cookie with a piece of melted cheese on it. Wow, no wonder I'm
Okay.
such a fat fuck.
That's an odd one.
That is a really odd one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, I think that's gonna be my new choice.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is it chocolate chip or is it oatmeal raisin?
Chocolate chip.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't. No more discipline.
No more discipline.
All right. Well, get your bingo cards out.
Tag it up again.
Yep.
Do we just keep rolling?
Yeah, that's
While
what I
he's
usually
going.
do. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, we got 20 minutes left.
Oh, you're only timed for 20 minutes or for an hour and
Well, we
30
can
minutes?
go
or-
as long as you want, but we've been keeping it about an hour and a half the last year or
I
so.
see.
So we let's just drag this guy out there.
Whip it out.
20 more minutes.
Let it flow.
Just drag this out.
Should I run over and TikTok that real quick? He did
Yeah.
bring a knife, though, man. That kind of made me nervous. Yeah. I don't think he's one of the stabby kill guys, but I think he is one of the warny
Warning. Accidental stabby guys.
accidental stabby guys.
Whoops, I stabbed you. My bad. Just like all nonchalant about it. Whoopsie, I stabbed you. I stabbed you a little bit there, huh? My bad.
And then while he's stabbing, he's probably looking at you, so he's still peeing, so you're going to get an infection.
Yeah.
They say pee sterile, but I highly doubt you pee in someone. There's an infection.
If you
happening.
pee in someone?
Yeah,
Hmm.
like inside an open flesh wound.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure about you or anything, but
You think my pee is sterile? Is that what you're saying?
is your pee sterile?
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out, I guess, right? Test it.
Testicular?
Testicular testing to make sure your piss is sterile.
Sorry, I'm with my my sticker guy. He's
Sticker
asking
guy.
me some questions.
Do
He's
you
like,
want-
how many do you want? I said 20. Are you going to put one in your car now that we've created this monstrosity?
Am I going to put one on my car?
Yes.
I might put the pissing on small town
Okay.
mentality. Might. But that's a slippery slope, man. I have a lot of bumper stickers that I've never put on my car. I remember having a Toyota pickup.
Do
when
you
I was
have
going
something
through
else?
school,
Maybe
but
an amp?
yeah,
An amp would be cool.
I don't think my aunt has like that carpet stuff.
Oh.
On it. Do you think it'll stick to that?
I don't know.
Might stick to that.
I was just giving you some more ideas besides a car. If you don't want a car, you got a suitcase, an
I got a
amp.
laptop, but I can't put it
Laptop.
on my laptop
Why?
because I'm a professional DJ, man. That has to be something.
You can't have
More
advertisements
professional.
on there?
Well, not Calvin pissing on small town.
You can just have a
mentality.
regular small town.
There we go.
But you should also get like Suzuki and Goodyear and all the Starbucks.
Starbucks. Those are drastically different companies that I don't think I put any of them on.
There's advertisements for your laptop while you're
Advertisements.
DJing.
They'd have to pay me to put them on, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
you saying you're going to pay me to put them on?
No, I
Fuck,
won't.
I was so close.
I got the friend discount.
so close. So close.
How much would you want for that?
To put it on?
Yeah.
A soft handy from a friend?
Okay. We can do that.
Not a hard one. Not a hard one. If you've worked really hard, you got those calluses, rub them off. Get them off. Put some lotion on that. And then
What colors and
I'll
how
accept
big?
it.
What colors do you guys want? How big?
oh,
You feeling better?
Did I tell you I drank 3 gallons of water yesterday?
3 gallons?
Yeah.
Like throughout the whole day, right?
Yeah.
You were just sitting there, just like, let's see
No,
how much I can chug.
starting in the
Look at it.
morning and finishing like right before I went to bed.
3 gallons.
Yeah.
You were thirsty.
Yeah. Just got this 3-gallon thing of water and said, fuck it.
Thirsty.
It was one single 3 gallon
Yeah.
bucket, huh?
Yeah.
How much are those water filters
like
that
a-
you sit in your office? You know, you put the little cones under. And
It's like I think it was Deer Park or one of those. But yeah, it's like 3-gallon thing you see at Walmart.
okay.
It's like $1.50. And, I wanted the bottle because I was going to use the bottle cap to, screw on like a piece to like a respirator. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to drink this whole thing. I ain't wasting it.
Chug. That's a lot of water, man.
Yep.
But you feel better?
My pee
faster,
has
lighter?
never been clearer. I don't know about any other rest of it.
Probably had to go like multiple times too.
Oh.
Like an exuberant amount.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
See it.
peeing like a diabetic last night, man. It was insane.
Well,
I've never made that connection, by the way.
What?
Diabetics and peeing.
Yeah, it's one of the symptoms.
You pee, so you're diabetic?
You pee a lot.
Okay.
Like you have to pee a lot. That's one of the symptoms of diabetes.
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 I straightened my goatee today, and I've noticed at the bottom here it's like real thin, and I'm thinking about trimming that little piece off right here, like right there.
Okay.
What do you think about that? Should I get rid of that piece? Is it too thin?
It really is too thin.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a loose piece of dog hair.
Yeah. Do you ever straighten?
You can like braid it and do like the King Tut thing.
My wife's got this little tiny straightener like this big. I straighten it sometimes.
They have a beard comb that straightens it for you now. Like it heats it through and straightens it out.
That's what I need.
And they're super sweet. My beard doesn't like. I've had it really long a couple times, but like it's usually kept relatively trimmed up.
You got rid of your
dreadlocks.
Yes.
Yeah, that was back in September of last year.
that was the last time I saw you.
I had them
Probably.
for 2 years. Pretty sweet, but definitely miss them.
How's comedy going?
Non-existent in the Rona.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
How was it going before that?
pretty good. We were going to set up a show for today. Actually, there's supposed to be a comedy show live here in town. We're bringing a bunch of people from
Oh
Utah,
yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah.
and unfortunately, big old Rona turned around and closed all the bars down. So, but we'll bring them up here.
You guys still got the Kate's thing?
Yeah.
You got any new leads? You lost your Saturdays, man.
We
I
lost
actually
our
thought about
Saturdays.
trying it, but you guys don't have Saturdays anymore.
We I was talking with a couple guys from the Don't Quit Your Day Job
Tour?
comedy tour, and they do a bunch of shows in like Park City every Monday, or Ogden and Monday, and then they do a weekend tour on Saturdays. And I was going to get us all kind of together and running jokes doing that way, because I think it'd be really kind of fun to branch out of Evanston.
Yeah,
I love this place, and it's, don't get me wrong, but it's really hard to perfect a comedy if you're only going to one place, and sometimes very little crowds, or even large crowds or whatever. When you get to express your jokes multiple times, they get perfected that way. And so if you're constantly having to come up with new jokes to keep it fresh, man, it makes it tough.
Mark Anderson turned me on to a virtual open mic night.
Turned you on?
And I had a feeling that was coming. It was like a virtual open mic night, and I have to look and see if I can find the link that he sent me. But it was
like a VR thing?
Yeah, it was kind of like a VR thing. Not necessarily. It was using an app from or a game from Steam.
Okay.
Ouch.
And I'm trying to remember what the name of the Steam game was. But it was some kind of thing. I'll send you guys links later.
I'm kind of nervous doing open mic with no one's reaction. I mean, no one laughed at my jokes anyways, so I should be used to it, but
no reaction. Welcome to the show.
Right?
Have you seen Ben Bailey?
Yes.
With the stuff he's been doing. So I think, to think that at some point in time that would have been just weird as shit.
Ben Bailey follows us on Twitter. Do you think we could get him on the show?
Ben Bailey?
Yeah.
Follows us on Twitter?
Yep.
Fucking A, dude.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie Kennedy also follows us on Twitter, and I asked him recently and never got anything back.
Yeah.
Don't blame him. You didn't send him a Calvin pissing on small town mentality post. That's how you're gonna get him to come to you.
I was thinking about standing on the car and screaming with guns.
Could work.
No, all right. Malibu's most wanted.
I'm just thinking, man. I wish he would come on, because I could tell him about the time I saw an actual fucking game station.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I got a picture somewhere. I had to stop in the middle of the fucking store and take a picture, man.
Chapstick.
But it was, yeah. But there was a
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Feeling kind of car sick. Oh, look, there's a Ford Maverick.
I used to get real worried when, like, I enjoy comedy. I love doing it. I love seeing other people do it, especially live. But I'm always terrified to watch a special or watch something or go watch a major performance, and I feel like that kind of the comedic bleed happens. Those jokes bleed into yours, and it is something that terrifies me immensely. And so, with that having so much more free time, I've been finding myself watching comedies, going, I really like him, but I'm terrified those jokes are gonna
Leak
somehow
into
fall
yours.
out of my mouth accidentally. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I never saw that as a problem as much as if I watch a comedian, it's usually one or two categories. And one of the two categories, which is they are either so outstandingly fucking hilarious that I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing with my life? I'm never going to be as funny as this person. Or they're such fucking trash that I'm like, how the fuck did you end up on, Comedy Central or Spotify or whatever I'm listening on? How the fuck did you even get a fucking career? Because I've literally written jokes in my sleep that were funnier than that. Was
the two opposites anti-PC and PC?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that really doesn't make much of a difference to me.
I feel like the activists are usually shittier at comedy.
If you're an activist posing as a comedian, obviously that's an issue. But that's an issue no matter what. I mean, I see the same problem with people who try to be offensive and there's no substance to it. They're just saying the thing that you're not supposed to say. That's
true. Not balls, tits.
Anthony Jeselnik is like the prime example of what you should be if you're an offensive comedian, because he is insanely fucking clever with his fucking jokes. He's insanely clever with his fucking he's not just offensive for the sake of offensive. He goes there,
rape,
and then he sits there and he writes a fucking book. That's what he does.
Okay, I can see that.
Most people just sitting there like, oh, you said the thing. Oh, congratulations.
Eat ass.
TikTok.
Yeah. It's like a fat guy writing a song about eating ass, Yeah.
How'd that go again?
Do you know the lyrics?
He wrote the lyrics.
I wrote the lyrics. Well, you want me to go? I'll go get the guitar. I'll be right back. Keep it going for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. We can't do it a cappella?
No. Yeah. Remember, I'm not from the yes and school of comedy. I'm from the no fuck off school of comedy.
I'm not sure which one I'm at.
But yeah, it's either a comedian. If I watch,
look at this, just in time. We already got it.
He's already got it
mocked up.
Nice.
Perfect.
Hang on, let me go closer to the camera real fast.
That was really cool. That's 15 minutes worth of work. That's impressive. That's how you get shit done.
And done. He's already got 20 of them made. So if you want one of those.
Nice. I can think of a few people that would probably want one of those, man. I'm not going to say any names, but mom. Anyway. We lost my train of thought.
That's where I was too. I lost the train. I lost my train like on Monday, man.
All right, fuck it.
420 kicked my ass. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know, man. I wouldn't smoke right now. I'd be worried I'd be freaked out or something.
Get paranoid over the Rona, or
yeah.
Maybe it's secure.
Get that
Maybe
stoner cough and then
start
thinking you got it.
I could see that. I'm really
remember when I did smoke, it was a toss up if I would have a panic attack or not. As I got older, I just kind of said, "Fuck it, it's not worth the risk."
I'm allergic to cats, and so my roommate has cats. I love them as long as I don't touch them, really, and they know not to kind of come in my room. They just don't like me. I don't like them. Everything's fine. But they've been recently like crashing out on my couch when I go to sleep at night, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna come over here, party like rock stars or whatnot," and there's been a couple times I've passed out on that couch and woken up like kind of wheezing with my breath and coughing. And I'm like, how did I get it so quick? I felt so fine. Do I have a fever? And we'll literally start panicking all over those fucking allergies.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you if you could, I did want to get into something. It's close to the end of the show. and something happened yesterday, and I wanted to talk about it, and I didn't want to do it till after the show because didn't want to ruin the flow and stuff. I was gonna see if you could open up the small town mentality folder there. I clipped out some things yesterday. It's over in the corner. Yep. I don't know if it's gonna come through. It should come through. I got the laptop plugged in. But we had a close podcaster friend pass away last night, and it was very sad. And he's been on this show a couple of times, and he's been on lots of shows in the group we're in. And I just wanted to give him a shout out and play a few funny clips. Is episode 94 or 96, I believe. 96. So you got to scroll down. And I wanted to play a few things of him that I thought were funny from the episode. Yeah, that one. Oh, don't rename it. Definitely ruined the flow of the show. Yeah, the clips. Yeah. Yep. No, click the clip. Nope. That's the wrong one. I don't know where that's going to go. There we go. And then see if 1 will play and 2 will play. Yeah. The 2 in the middle. Yeah. Either one of those is fine. See if it'll go. Anyways, shout out to Santiago from Local Trash Pod. We love you, man. It's sucks that you're gone. We lost a good podcaster.
Sad tragedy.
Yeah. Had a stroke in his sleep.
Jeez.
Yeah, we found out about it this morning. It was pretty sad. And I was like, we got a show tomorrow. Do you think I should say something? I don't know if I should say something, but I mean, he was a part of the show. He was a part of our lives. He was a great dude. So I was like, I'm going to do a little tribute here for him at the end of the show. If it'll play through here, I don't know if it will. It's not going to play through. Damn it. I don't know how to get it to do that.
Is the volume up on it? On whatever channel you plugged it into?
I didn't plug it into a channel. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. Now I got it. Now try.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. You are a smart guy.
Audio is what I do.
Yeah. No, it's still not working. Well, that's the channel it's plugged into. That's right. I mean, I was going to send them to myself and play them through my phone. But either way, he got a shout out. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Maybe I'll add the clips in post so people can hear. This is from episode 96 of this show.
Yeah.
That I thought was funny. I was listening to it last night, reminiscing after I heard the news. But all right. Sorry to bring down the show, everyone.
Way to bring down the show.
But
I mean,
yeah.
it's,
I'd rather have you bring down the show that way than not bring down this show and not have his name put out.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, I just I wanted to give him a shout out, man. He will be missed, especially in our community, with podcasters and everybody that knew him personally.
All right.
I do have a song of the week, by the way. I did get one from Aether.
Randy, look.
Is that how you?
Ben actually did something.
Is that how you pronounce it? Aether.
What am I looking at?
Aether.
Aether.
That's Ether.
Ether.
Ether DC.
Ether DC.
Ether.
I found them.
I'm not going through this. I went through this in the 90s with Anima.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going through this again.
They sent us a couple songs. I met them in a podcast group, and I told them that we do Song of the Week every week. So first up will be Blue Pill from Ether DC, and that's at Ether DC on all things social media, and I will tag them in the podcast description.
There is no spoon.
Okay.
Check
Plugs?
me out. Yeah. want me to plug, or you
Yeah,
can plug
you're
you're gonna plug your ballsy?
Yeah. No, we got them. They're fine.
You got them.
Yeah,
They got it. They're cleaning balls out there.
They're cleaning balls. Yeah, check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter on at comedian AJ Lamb. You can also Snapchat me, Dirty Pirate 1318. Keep those ones kind of separate, So when you get my Snapchat premium of me shaking my balls, you actually paid for it. It's a good thing. I clean them with Ballsy. Plug for them inside my plug. At comedian AJ Lamb. Check it out today.
And he will be tagged in the podcast description and on our social medias for this week. So you guys can find him that way also. Randy?
I didn't need the mental image of AJ's balls.
We all do.
But
Everybody does.
no,
Ballsy.
Yeah, okay. Fucked up. We're bringing the show to a close, and I got nothing.
All right.
Restless Native on Twitter. At Restless Native, native spelled with an 8. Randy Garner Humor on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And I think that's about it.
Hey, quick question for you guys though.
Yeah.
Like, small balls or big balls?
Small town mentality balls.
So you want small? So you like small balls? You're a small ball kind of guy.
Depending, like, do I have to put them in my mouth?
I mean, you could do whatever you want with them.
Well, if I gotta put
they're
them-
your balls. So
if I got to put them in my mouth, I'd rather have small.
small ones.
I mean, if I were to go gay, I would start with a micro penis. That's all I'm saying.
I'm cool with 2 basketball-sized balls. That's where I'm at. You sick pervert.
I don't know. I think you guys are too limited, man. Why not one like big square, like a cube?
Ooh.
Instead of 2 balls, why not 1 cube?
You know how much like less moving around and like stuck in weird places that they would get?
Yeah, you
I
gotta
like
think,
this idea.
You gotta think outside the box, but inside the box because it's a cube.
I'm gonna go with 2 diamonds then.
Oh, there you go.
You would go 2 diamonds.
I would go 2 diamonds.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
And cut glass. You know what I'm saying?
You play baseball.
Cut your ball sack with them. Fuck, that's the 3rd time this week.
And you can follow me at Never Been Funny on Twitter.
It's the truth.
Never Been Funny with 1E and us all over the place at STM Pod, all over the map, Patreon, other things. We're still doing the iTunes reviews for a free sticker. And if you leave us an iTunes review, I will get you a Calvin pissing on Small Town Mentality sticker, perhaps. So
Leave my review now.
comment on what you want. And we have Patreon and all that other stuff. I've got songs on Patreon, by the way. I have 4 rap songs of my very own from back when I was a rapper on our Patreon. So if you ever wanted to listen to those, get on there, pay us $2. You can listen to all those rap songs, plus 30 archived episodes. A lot with AJ.
Are those where all they are?
No. That's just where I just put like 30 of them in from our old episodes.
So I think 1 through like 30 is me.
Oh, right.
Maybe it's going to keep going up. I mean, you're not going to be the only one. I'm going to keep dropping old stuff.
Alone. I'm so lost without
I think you still got like 20 up. 20 of our best ones, obviously.
Need to pump those numbers up.
Well, yeah, you've got some since then also.
I can see the album of best podcasts come out. You put your best podcasts out, and they'll just be 1 through 30. I get it. It's cool. It's cool. Thanks, man.
I think you were also on like 80 and then 90.
Yeah, those ones will be there too, but
Okay.
only those ones. Only those.
I'm just saying, you've been on since a few times. But yeah, I was mostly getting rid of the ones back before we got microphones. Remember that when we had like 1 mic?
The 2 mic. We had a 2 mic setup.
Yeah, there were like condensers.
Yeah.
And you could, those were
Picked
bad.
up area.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about you, but that in general was horrible to listen to.
I don't know. Where'd you get those mics?
I still have them.
I don't remember where those mics came from.
I just remember I used to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
That's why you sounded bad.
Yeah.
Those damn mics.
All right. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, or most likely just gentlemen, go fuck yourselves. Goodbye.
And have fun.